Hey up everybody, my name's Joshua Morrison, director of Jonny Mozza's Lessons in Confidence, and today I'm very proud to announce that we have completed day 7 of Jonny Mozza's Lessons in Confidence. For people who might be new to this, people seem to possibly think that Jonny Mozza's Lessons in Confidence is the type of talky videos that I do. That's not the case. Jonny Mozza's Lessons in Confidence is a feature film that I'm working on that stars the titular Jonny Mozza, played by me, right? I only used me because I can go to any set that I need to. I'm always available for when I need myself, and I could hurt myself and I can't sue myself, and I'm free. So I've got all the right traits for the main role here. And also I wrote the role around, I instilled all my worst sensibilities and all my worst traits as a character, as a person, and I just distilled them into this one guy called Jonny Mozza, who is a very much an arrogant little shit who he goes to all the open mics all around West London, but he treats it like he's playing Glastonbury or like the Madison Square Garden or something like that. And so throughout the film, you'll see these occasional like daydream-like sequences where we see his delusions of grandeur, where he sort of sees himself like this proper rock star who goes on tours, and he'll say that he's gone on tours. He hasn't gone on tours. He's just gone from one open mic in West London to another open mic in West London, and he might call it a regional tour. That's not a regional tour. That's just playing a couple of open mics, right? So day 1 we did a lot of shooting for that open mic sort of stuff, and then we did one scene with my friend John Henry Westhead, who plays Leo Mickens right here, right? And then the whole scene just sort of plays out like this. It's gonna buffer because I don't have a very good signal down there, so you're gonna have to get used to that. Maybe I'll try putting it in 144p. That might help, because I do kind of get it. Yeah, I've got 1 bar, so that's fair enough. I really want to show you something later on in the film anyway. And also it kind of works, the fact that it's not full resolution. It means that you can't be spoiled by the thing because you can't see it properly. So, no ripping the movie from this, from this video for you. All right, let me just figure it out. So we shot this at the Cross Lancers, which, if you notice, it's the same place in that shot I just showed you with Leo Mickens. So we originally weren't going to do that. We were originally going to film it at the car park in Hounslow Station, which I'm always passing and it's always dead, right? And it's £3.40 to park there for like the whole day. And I thought, okay, that could be a nice little base and we could return to it, because this scene that we're doing is actually a driving scene. So there's going to be a lot of car action going on here and a lot of driving around. And I thought, if we have this one location that we can just always return to with the day pass, that would just make things a lot easier. And guess what? We get there and it's full. And this is one of the few times I hadn't set up some kind of backup plan. But I did remember that, because I don't drive, right? But I've been to the Cross Lancers before, and they make little announcements during the open mics just saying, hey everyone, if you've got a car, you just need to register your license plate on the little iPad over there. There's no paying for it or anything like that. So I thought, okay, brilliant, we'll park at the Cross Lancers and we'll just tap it into the iPad, right? So I met Lee, who has the car, right? And we went down to Hounslow and we inputted his registration, right? And then just had a couple drinks, just had a chat, just shot the shit, as they say in America. We don't say that over here, so I just sort of said it for the sake of saying it. And we just sort of waited for 1:30 when I told Noel, who is a guy that I met quite recently, through doing this channel actually. He got in touch with me because he saw, like, he kind of liked the sort of videos I was doing, and he looked into my general works, and he was just like, I need to work with this guy. And so he sent an email, and I thought, and I'd look at his show reel and stuff like that, and I thought, oh bloody hell, he's really good. I need him on my film. So I just got him to come down for the film, and he's really good. One of my I'm not going to rank people on like how good they are, but yeah, he was amazing, right? He was a really, really solid person to work with, and we got a lot done. And this was the first shot that we did. So I come out of the pub, and I'm looking for Oscar's character, who, if you've been catching up with these videos, he's another character in the film. So he's coming over to meet Oliver now. And you can just about hear Oliver. You can't hear it very loudly because it's all coming through these speakers. Oh yeah, someone donated like £130 to me to get a new laptop, and they put like laptop fund in the thing. I'm not going to shout you out because I don't know if you want that, but thank you very much. I wasn't expecting that. I did a video about the laptop because my old laptop died while I was in France, and it actually really fucked me up because I needed to get work done there, and I didn't have enough videos on the backlog, so I was really stressing out about it. So I made a video about that in particular, and yeah, someone obviously took pity on me and donated £130 for a laptop. So I bought this Dell Inspiron 13-7000. It's 13.3. I'm just reading the thing on here. 13.3-inch full HD IPS thin bezel display. I know what a thin bezel is. I don't really see the point of a thin bezel. Like on a laptop, sure, but on a phone, I don't want a thin bezel. I want a thick bezel because look, this part of your palm here, whatever this bit is, it kind of covers it. And sometimes if you've got too thin a bezel, you can accidentally touch like buttons with this part of your finger. Almost like Jimi Hendrix when he was like doing the guitar, he would sometimes use his thumb on the low E string. It's kind of like that, but unintentional. It's a bit irritating, but yeah. So it works really well on this. And the reason I decided to get this laptop is one, it's got an SD card slot, a proper SD card slot, which is hard to fucking come by. They all just want micro SD card slots. So I'm like, fuck off. I'm not getting a micro SD card slot on a laptop. You can fit an SD card slot in there properly, all right? Don't take the piss, all right? So that really annoyed me. It's got this random USB-C looking thing over here. I don't know what it is. It might be a lightning cable. It's probably not a lightning cable because it's Windows. It's got HDMI. It's only got one, what's it called, USB thing, which is a bit irritating. Yeah, it should have, oh, it's got another one, I think. SS, and that almost looks like another S, so SSS port. And it looks a little bit different from this one. Yeah, maybe it's not a USB. Maybe it is, I don't know. And then there's this hole, which was also on my Dell Latitude, which is the one that broke. And I only realised it was there after it broke and I started taking it apart. I took the hard drive out of it and I've been trying to find out how to use the caddy thing to make it all work properly. And it's got the power thing here, which is good because the old one, it was here. So when I was using it on the bed, like if it sort of fell backwards on the sheets, I was worried that it would like cause a rip and like cause tension in the cable. It's so much better here. I don't like the headphone jack being here though. I preferred it on this side, just because it kind of, again, because having them both on this side, that's two cables coming out the same way, and they kind of sometimes they tangle in with one another. Because I've got these stupid, like they're good headphones. They're the classic headphones. You'll see people in studios wearing them doing that. Right? They're Sony MCR fucking somethings, right? Proper studio things where they don't have any like noise manipulation in afterwards, no bass boosting or equalization or compression or anything like that, just the raw audio as it is, which means that it's not great for just casually listening to tunes, but I use it for that anyway. And yeah, it's got this stupid windy little cable, you know, like old telephones, you know, it's got that sort of thing to it. It's a right pain in the ass. I don't know why they have that. They shouldn't be allowed to have those. I just want a normal fucking cable, right? But it's good because it can become a 1/4-inch jack as well, and that can be quite useful. Yeah. Anyway, the laptop came, and like this button here, just was missing. It was here, like it was floating around, but it wasn't on this. And I tried to put it on, and it didn't work. Oh, what have I done? So that was a bit irritating. Anyway, I'm rambling now. So let's get on with the talking about the film. So he goes and shakes hands with him. We introduce Mickey Doherty, who's played by Lee Westwick. Right, who's one of my great friends. We've worked on many films together. Like Sheffield Psychedelic, World Cup Iced, Scorched Earth, Connie Lynn, Is It Worth It? Those are the main 5 I can think of off the top of my head. And then we've done loads of others, and we've gone through stuff together. And it's been a fun like journey, you know, together. And he's one of my best friends. So yeah, he plays Mickey Doherty, who is Oliver's boss, right? And they have this kind of relationship where like Oliver's the quiet one and Mickey's the loud one, and Oliver reacts to stuff that Mickey says like he's heard it a million times before. Like Mickey never shuts the fuck up about like the same thing again and again. And yeah, so what this scene is basically just introducing Mickey, because the scene that we shot on day 2 is a rehearsal scene that has Mickey in it, and this is to lead into that, to establish what's going on in that little part. So yeah, I really like this shot. I don't know if you can see it properly because it's all low res, but you got Lee, Oscar, and me in this car thing, and I like compressing lots of people into a tight space. And with this film, I've done a lot of films where there's a lot of like 2 people talking, duh, and then someone reacts, duh, 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 and it just gets really boring. So with this film, I'm trying to do a lot more like 3, 4 people sort of scenes. I haven't done many yet. I think this might be the first one, but like I'm trying to do more with more people because the more people you get involved, the more interesting the blocking can kind of be. So yeah, anyone who wants to be a part of the film, just email me at officialmorrisonfilms@gmail.com. You can send Instagram things as well, but like I don't go on Instagram that often. I only really go on it to post stuff. And yeah, then we did. I'll go on to. So we did this first at the Cross Lancers car park, and then I'll get onto this. So the way we shot this is I bought this like iPhone holder that goes on a windshield thing because the way I thought about it is that this is a British comedy sort of light-hearted sort of thing that wants to call back to stuff from the 2000s, like The Office, like Alan Partridge, like maybe Black Books, stuff like that, right? And whenever, or Bruiser and the Mitchell and Webb situation as well, stuff like that. So whenever you notice that they have a car scene in any of those shows, right, they the quality goes down. And so I thought, oh, that means that we can use an iPhone here. Great, because an iPhone shoots really, really fucking wide, which means that we can get this exact shot. I'm wondering if I'm going to do something fucky with the aspect ratio and just do that, because I've been doing that throughout the film anyway, where like sometimes it's in like this, sometimes it's like this, sometimes it's like this, sometimes it's full. And I like that. You know how like with IMAX films, they do the same, but it's like that, like Dark Knight Rises, for instance, there'll be a fight scene, it's like boom, boom, and they want to show it in IMAX because it's a big thing. And then they'll have a little talkie scene and it'll just be like that all of a sudden. Michael Bay's pain in the arse for it. Transformers 4 is just like it's hardly watchable because of that, and also because the film's shite. So yeah, I thought have a bit of fun with like manipulating the camera, like using a different camera and like showing things off. Because we used it in conjunction with the little Fuji Canon FS100, which is this little digicam sort of thing. It's brilliant. Yeah, here it is. So Noel was on this, getting all these scenes from outside, and so I think that those add so much to it because I want to establish that this is a West London sort of film. This is set in West London, right? It's set specifically around the open mic scene in Hounslow and Isleworth, right? That's where it's set. There hasn't been a film about that, and I'm making that film, right? It's not set in just West London in general. It's set particularly in Hounslow, Isleworth, maybe up to Boston Manor. Yeah, those sort of areas. And Jonny Mozza, if he's like later on in the film, might go into Kingston as well. It's set a bit in Kingston. He might go into central London as well, but Jonny Mozza does not like central London. Same way I don't like central London. Do you see how he's kind of based on me? He's based on all the worst traits about me. And yeah, for instance, like how I'm rambling a lot in this video, Jonny Mozza does a lot of that. And Mickey also does a fair bit of that, actually. And I think that's where they're fun characters to bounce off one another, because they're kind of the same person, but almost in reverse, where they have the same kind of sensibilities, and they have the same sort of general attitude towards like things in general, where they've got this arrogance, this exuding confidence, right? But the difference is that Mickey actually has something to back it up. He actually runs a gas meter reading business, or like maybe a plumbing business. I haven't decided yet. But basically, Oscar's character Oliver has to do all the hard work, and he just gets to sit around just collecting the money, basically. And he does a few phone calls and stuff like that. And yeah, we did a bit of improv as well, which is probably going to make for a deleted scene. I'm wondering if, because I want to do DVDs and stuff like that, maybe I'll do like all the deleted scenes on the DVD, and maybe I'll also make it like a Patreon fucking thing, and you can watch them on Patreon or some shit like that. Because people like all that shit, don't they? They like exclusive content. So you have that. And then you'll also, there we are. This is probably my favourite shot that we got from the day. It's this one. And he was filming this for 20 minutes because he had to go over here, and then I had to run back to the little car park where Lee was parked, right? And then we had to go all the way around because there's a stupid one-way system, which meant we had to drive like a mile out of our fucking way, which took like 10 minutes because of the traffic. And then there was traffic going along, and then after we went past, we had to find somewhere to park up. And this whole time, Noel was just recording because he's just that good. And yeah, it was a really fun day. It was a quite scary day because I haven't actually done filming for this for almost 2 months now. And I'm really sorry to everyone that was involved with that has been involved with this film, because I've kind of taken the piss with it a little bit. I have got my excuses. The main one being is that I looked at this channel and I thought there's something going on here with this algorithm that I need to just go and latch onto now. The film can almost wait. This cannot wait. And I want to use the audience for this channel to leverage it for the sake of the film, because I want you to watch the film when it comes out, and I'm going to yabber on non-stop about this film until it's done. And then once it's done, I'm going to keep yabbering on about it, and you're going to get sick of me hearing me say Jonny Mozza's Lessons in Confidence. I already say it at the beginning of every video. The reason I say it at the beginning of every video is to establish that this is a film that exists, it's a real film. But I feel like as time has gone on, it's just become that it's about the talky videos, and that Jonny Mozza's lessons in, like, I'm Jonny Mozza and these are his lessons in confidence. No, they're just videos that I do because one, they're enjoyable, and two, you enjoy them. So I'm just gonna make them, aren't I? Why not? And yeah, this is a very rambly video, a very fast-paced one. The reason it's fast-paced is I've actually got to go out. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up here. I'll leave it with one final bit. I don't know if you can hear it.
And that sorted it all out straight away. Yeah. But I'm not quitting drinking though.
What is it?
Smoking or anything like that. I mean, you just don't need to. I mean, because at the end of the day, right, we're gonna die at some point. That's gonna happen. We're not gonna be around forever. So why should I let that get in the way of my enjoyment? Why should I let that stop me from having a bit of fun, you know, and going out on the piss? If I want to go out on the piss,
we'll be in this traffic forever though.
How far is it? It's probably like 10 minutes from here, isn't it? Something like that.
Yeah,
This might be the deleted scene. Or just an extended
It's
scene.
going to give us enough time to
We're not
practice.
watching the bit
We've
that's
got
probably
like,
like the main part of the scene.
I've got 2 songs sort of.
Oh, yeah. Probably not watching the main part of the scene right. This is probably the extended, deleted bit.
One other that's kind of just a jam that me and Oliver came up with. What?
Yeah, sick of this. Right. Take care, everybody. I love you all, and I can't wait to hopefully do day 8 of filming is complete a lot sooner than this, because yeah, I'm sorry that I took the piss for this a little bit. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Take care, and bye bye.